Once upon a time, there was a young man named David. David grew up in a small town, but he carried big dreams in his heart. He believed that one day he would achieve something remarkable. When he moved to the city, he thought his journey had finally begun, but reality was harsh. He applied for dozens of jobs. Every interview ended the same way. "Sorry, we need someone with experience." No one was willing to give David a chance. He felt rejected, hopeless, and broken. But deep inside, David told himself, "I may not have experience, but I have determination. I will not give up." So, to survive, he started working in the market as a loader. Every morning, he carried heavy boxes on his shoulders. His back ached, his hands were rough, and by the end of the day, his pockets were still empty. But he kept going, reminding himself, "This is not the end of my story." After months of struggle, David found another job as an office boy. Now, instead of lifting boxes, he carried files, served tea, and ran small errands for the staff. It wasn't the career he dreamed of, but it gave him hope. Still, no matter how hard he worked, the money was never enough. His dreams still felt far away. Not losing hope, David switched again. This time, he became a delivery boy. Day and night, in rain and in scorching heat, he rode his bike through busy streets delivering parcels. Sometimes he was shouted at by angry customers. Sometimes he went hungry because his earnings couldn't even cover his meals. But David stayed strong. He said to himself, "Every struggle is a step closer to success." Then, one day, life took a surprising turn. David got a job as a driver for a very wealthy businessman. Every morning, he drove him to his office. Every evening, he dropped him back home. And while sitting silently behind the wheel, David was watching. He watched how the businessman dressed. He watched how he spoke with confidence. He watched how he made quick but wise decisions. Most importantly, David watched how he treated people with respect and vision. Day by day, David was learning, not from books, not from classrooms, but from real life. He absorbed every lesson like a sponge. Years passed. David saved a little money, and with the courage he had built through years of struggle, he decided to start something small. His first step was a tiny business. It wasn't easy. He faced losses, failures, and sleepless nights. But he remembered all those years when he worked as a loader, an office boy, a delivery boy, and a driver. Those experiences became his strength. Slowly, his small business grew. One shop turned into two. Two turned into a company. And one day, that same David who once struggled to find a single job became the owner of multiple companies. People who once ignored him now respected him. Those who never believed in him now admired him. The lesson David's life teaches us one powerful truth. Failure is not the end. Giving up is. If you keep going, if you keep learning, if you never give up, you can turn struggles into strength and dreams into reality. So, whenever life knocks you down, remember David's story. Because if he could rise from being a loader to a businessman, so can you. Never give up. Your time will come.